Right then, guys, here we go. Another video. Today I'm editing the boundaries of the fields I'm doing. I got fed up with looking a bit barren, so I've added a grass border and some trees, which really means I've had to change the overload route as well. I'm making it a one-stop for the three biggest fields. So yeah, there's a bit of editing in there all round. Hope you enjoy the video, and a like and subscribe would be nice. And I'll catch you later. Bye bye. Right, guys, here we are again. Now then, I've come back to you because I need to make the grass verge a little bit bigger. At the moment, it's doing funny turns, and I just don't think it's good enough. Right, so I'm going to make it a bit more grass, a bit smaller field. But it'll make course play and that work better. I thought this corner might be the difficult one, but it did this corner fine. But anyway, let's go back into editing again. Go across, into paint. Up, down to grass. And I want to go a bit bigger than that, so it's M to make it bigger. What's that? With half of width there. Might do it actually. How would it look with a tree? Let's just have a look. Well, it's still under the tree. That'll be alright, I think. That looks about average to me. So you're gonna go like that. Left shift down, and we'll go. Like I say, I'm not worried about going over it on the ends, particularly, because I'm just sussed down actually. If I come down here a bit and go like that, then I can see where we're coming up to the end. I know I'm coming up to the end now because I can see where the combine was turning around. I think it was, wasn't it? Perhaps not. No, I'm not as close as I thought it was. But not to worry. Not to worry. And what I'm going to do with emptying the combines is, well, that's saying I went too far anyway. I'm going to make a loading bay. Yeah. We're going to make like a loading bay. Probably down near the junction here. On the field on the far side. Because that is the biggest field I got. So you can take a cut out of that one. What I'll probably do as well is I'll change the start position for that one to down this side, so I will be altering a few of our Autodrive courses It'll probably save on having so many trucks as well. Because I should be able to. Actually, I shouldn't need to go up that side, should I? Or do I? Well, I will. I will. Seeing I started. It should be started, so we'll finish. They said. Shift and right. There we go. Now I've got to go around then and plant some grass. You twat, I reckon. I've got to go and plough that up first, I think. I've done it again. Don't let go shift button when you're doing this, right? Unless you're pointing your mouse in the other direction. Alright. No, let go mouse button first. Then let go of shift. Alright, we're going to plant some grass now. Alright. Then this will probably take a bit longer, but it will make my field a bit easier to work, is what I'm thinking. Alright. There'll be a few rocks around the outside now. Roller might get rid of them first, so we'll see. We'll see. Oh. Yeah. Got to do this to field 57 as well. That might help make a bloody tractor stay on the field instead of wandering off down and under the bridge. Don't ask me why it goes down. I haven't got a clue. But it does. It seems to like it down there for some reason. Particularly what? I ain't got a clue. Yeah. Do, 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 do. You can stick other things around here as well if you want, like there's bushes and that, and you can plant. You don't have to be grass. Like, what have we got? Let's go scroll down a minute. Got some coloury things down there. Some yellowy things. You could put a patch of them in. No, you'd have if you was going to do that though, I'd have a smaller brush. Right. You can put anything around there. You know, bushes, and anything you want. You know, when you're waiting for your crops to grow, or you had a slack time in harvest, get your paintbrush out. Do a bit of painting. More you do, better you'll get. Obviously, I haven't done a lot. I come out like that. I always hope that a plough will get rid of it, but I'm never sure, to tell you the truth. I don't do it like I did it earlier and have the Y button still pressed. I didn't realise. You used to, if you got out the tractor years ago when you was doing make fields, as soon as you got out the tractor, it would revert to fields only, if you know what I mean. So you couldn't make a mistake. Yeah. You know, it used to be better to have to turn it on the field mode than it would be to plough up the road, if you know what I mean. I'm talking in the days of, and you couldn't paint nothing like this. It was, if you wanted grass, you had to bloody plant it. You couldn't just paint it on. Not in the game. You could in the editor. You could just paint that on. Or you can paint anything on in the editor. Must have not. Oh, bit of overspill there. Like I was saying, I just hope that the cultivator might get rid of it. Or the plough. We'll find out. Anyway. Yes, I'm getting worse down here. For some reason. Don't know why. Right. This tree down here is the one he was kept crashing into. Which is why I decided to put some more grass on. I know I could have probably got rid of the tree or moved it a bit, but I just thought, well, perhaps a bit more grass wouldn't hurt. And so we're here. What I'll have to do then is redo my ploughing course and redo my cultivating course for 7. Oh, for Christ's sake, my hand's getting bloody shakier and shakier. Look at, look at it. Oh yeah, yeah. Right. Yes. So make it a bit better. Bit grass around us. A few trees. One. Bit easier on the eye. You know what I mean? A lot of that moving around I do then, I do it holding down the middle mouse button, but you've got to be careful with that. Because if you push it forwards or backwards a bit, you might find you plant grass where you don't want it as well. So yeah. How far up this way did I go with this? All the way? Oh, looks like I might have. Right. Oh yeah, because I come off the track up here, don't I? A bit here and there. Yeah, I can see. Pardon me. Just that bangers and mashes. Just coming back a little bit. Right. Right, that isn't too bad now. Alright, let's get out of him. Where did I park the low? There. Right, now then. To go into create fields with a plough, if I put up the F1 button, you should be able to see, is it saying keep to fields? No. Why, yeah. No, that's selected seed. Yeah, wrong tractor. Where did I put that one then? I got that one there. That one. Oh, I know. Field 86. That one there. There. Right. Now, if you look by Y, the Y button, or the Y thing up the top left hand side, you see it says allow create fields, right? Well, I'm going to use that now because obviously I haven't changed it since earlier. But that will allow you to plough up anything really, and it will become seedable ground. All right, you make your own fields basically, wherever you want to or wherever you can. I normally use it to make fields bigger. V should be lower, yeah. I usually use it for making fields. Sorry. Oh, hang on. That didn't work, did it? So I haven't pressed it yet, see? There. Now I've pressed it. And now what it says where the Y button was, limit to fields. Yeah, so when I press it, it is selecting what's written there. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I did know that. It just didn't sink in until it didn't do it. There you go, see? Getting rid of that bit of grass now. Or lift it up. What you got to worry about is what I worry about. Is doing the bloody edges, because he's right out to the edge already. We've got to be for that bit. There. Right, V. Lift up. Now I'm going to press Y right away. Because if I don't, you'd be in the wrong place. So I'm going to take them over here and I'm going to do the F1. Shouldn't need that anymore. Take them over here and I'm going to set up his ploughing course again. And that's what we'll be working on for a minute anyway. If I bring up the course, will you let me or no? There, see at the moment, or the last one I'd done, he was over other side there. Alright. Yeah. So I'll bring him down to about here. I'll probably take him back a bit further actually, because he could do with being a bit further back for his last run. So I'll bring him back to here. Alright. Let's go into plough. Go into there. Plough times 2. We'll do that first. Plough 87 times 2. Change mode. Delete entry. Activate. Yes. Right. So now we'll go into settings. Field settings. 2 of them. 2 of them. Am I going to do a round corner? I don't need to now, I don't think so. So I won't. That should be how we need it. Generate course. Right, so then we'll go into here. And then we'll say save. Plough 87 times 2. Okay. So now we'll go into that. We'll plough there. 87. Change mode. Delete entry. Activate. Yes. One in there. Now go on to that one there. That one there. 1, 2. We'll keep them at 4 because it gives him plenty of room. Generate. You. Hello. Save course. 87. Done. Right. So now he does that. Swings over to there. Comes back his 4th one. And from his 4th one, he should turn. Yep. And come right back up there. Just how we like it. Right. So I'm going to leave this one down here a minute. What I will do whilst you guys is here is I'll probably set up the unload bit or the overload for our lorries and that, right? So I'll do the grass and that on that side. But whilst I'm doing that, I'm going to get this one, right? And we're going to redo his courses. He will be on force, but he's not on it at the moment. At the moment, I have got cultivate. Pardon me. Cultivate 87. Change mode. Delete entry. Activate. Yes. On there. Delete. Activate. Yes. Now we'll go back into there. Oh, I don't want to do it from here though. No. No, we'll go back to where we'll be starting from. It should be over here. We'll give him 2 runs, so that'll be 1 as a double. We don't really need a double in here though, but I'll just do a single first and we'll watch him go around our course a minute. And See how it goes from there, right? But at some stage we got to what was I gonna say then? Cultivate 87, I know. We'll get rid of that one I said, didn't I? Yes. Let's just clear current then. That one there. Starting there. Field work. 1 tool, 2 rounds. Generate course. That'll be fine. And this is going to be cultivate. $87. Go. Alright, view first waypoint. And go. Oh look, he gets rid of that grass. Or does it? Looks like it to me. Yeah. That means we don't have to be that tidy when we're doing the grass. He's crashing into that tree just now. That's why I've just put that bit grass, extra grass around. Let's just see how he goes a minute, because this side was looking a bit rough because my painting wasn't that good. See them bits coming up now? Well, if I see some tick come out, that's spot on, that is. That means I don't have to be so fussy with me painting. Or me planting, sorry. Oh. Yeah, that's good. Right. Where did I park my little truck to? Up there, Ernie. Yeah. Oh no, I won't use you yet. Oh yes, I will. Yeah. Enter vehicle. Must drive you down around. Like I was saying though, I have got a lot of waypoints to get rid of and new ones to add. Might get rid of a few here whilst I'm here actually. Let's drag these across. Anything to do with coming in and going out this field at the moment is what I'm going to be after. Right, because we won't come in and out of this way again. Or not today anyway. Not tomorrow either. Hopefully it won't get, or won't be, quite as confusing. No guarantees. I'll try to get where I can see. Right. Alright, I'll grab you before I start deleting the road ones. Alright, you come over. Yeah, right, that's the waypoints for field 87. Oh no, I've got more here. Sorry, this is the overload part, which we're seeing now. And in a minute, I will do. Oh, look out! Here comes my man. Oh, see that? See what I done then when I wasn't looking? Huh? You see it? I deleted one of my rude ones. Right. That's what happens when you're not looking at what you're doing. Right. Now, seeing that was not shiny, that means it's not a junction one. That is what they did on their last update. So if it's shiny, it's part of the road. And when I come to drag these off, obviously I won't be too worried about it. Because I can now see where the buggers are. Right. Yep, right, just delete these now and... There you go. Alright. Get rid of that and that. So I stuck a bit more on that one, didn't I? Yes, alright, you did. So what I'm going to do now is left shift P, go back to painting, come down the grass, get our measurement, which is going to be, oh, not that big, but it's going to be, oh, should I do it like this, I suppose. Was it that big or the next one up? It's a bit small, I think. Was it that? Yeah, looks about right. So, shift and drag. Why is it gone different down there? Unless I weren't in the right place anyway. Get up the top here again, well. Careful, Derek. Alright. Let's get them on there, and that should be plenty wide enough then. Finger off a mouse before you stop. Now I found out about the grass. Ain't gonna matter too much. Yeah. Alright. grass now. Grass. M. Now that means I should be able to plant grass down there anywhere I like and not have to worry too much about it. Which is going to look a bit weird to start with. Probably going to look a bit shit to the truth. But as long as that cultivator gets rid of it, that's the only thing that's going to bother me. Oh, because I have got the mod, so I don't normally pay for any landscaping I do. It's free. You know, it's only a bit of grass, isn't it? You know. Times is hard, they said to me. That's what he said. Times is hard, Derek. Times is hard. I wonder if that thing will get rid of the grass on the tarmac as well. Probably not. Oh, we too messy, do I? Well, I'm going to be anyway, because this is only a one-wayer, if you see what I mean. I haven't decided yet how big of area I'm going to need for a bloody truck. I'm going to have to go and get one, huh? In a minute. Bring down. We can have a look. Okay, so I'll do that now. I don't want to put the trees in quite yet because of the same reason. So let's get you at the vehicle. I will probably take down 2 of them just to make sure I got the right view on things. Oh, and mucking around with a map the other day when I wouldn't record in it, but I have got a vehicle sell place back here on the farm, and there's also one at the vehicle shop. So, you know, if you want to go to the vehicle shop and sell them, you can. And they can't do bugger all about it. Perhaps I should have moved that one, perhaps. Oh well, don't worry. Mind you, I could do it up at the top of it anyway. It don't matter. So, really, I'm going to want a bit from, like, say, here. Okay. How far is that? A bit more. We'll keep this one up the top of the field, I think. Right, and I'm going to start him here. Right. Record. And I'm just going to go up straight like this. Right, enough room there for a couple of trucks. Might be 3. One more waypoint. There you go. That one there will do. That there I'm going to call. And I'll have to get rid of the others later. But I'm going to call it. Wait. 86. Because it's going to be in the 86 field area. Alright. Even though I've already got one of them. Okay. Now I'm going to get another truck now, just to make sure that I have left enough room for me up behind him, if you know what I mean, just to make sure. And I want to try to stop him on the overloading bit. I want, like the tractor and trailer down there. I'll get one of them in a minute. I want to stop that one crashing into the truck, so I'll try to avoid any crossover lanes if I can. Alright, that will be my plan. My plan may not work, but that will be part of it. Okay. And I'll bring down my little truck in a minute. Yeah, because we're going to come into it from probably about here, right? So I'm going to go like that there. No, yet. I just deleted one again. I'm too used to pressing that delete button at the moment, but we want him to come in hard like that and stop, right? And he can come up there. I'll send him back to the parking bays in a minute. Right, so he's going to come up there. So I'm going to grab my little truck up there if I can. Oh, he won't let me do that if I got the edit button pressed. I'll do that. We'll drive this one down. Replace that one that I deleted. Otherwise, I'll be wondering why nothing's turned up. There, see that? Little bastard. I'll put one in the middle. Oh, left out. Click. You got one there then. Hang on, went the wrong way now, see as well. No. Yeah. No, he's going the right way, that's alright. Yes. And that one, I won't go in that way. This one, I won't go in that way. So we'll make him go round a bit like that. That one down there. Hopefully that one will just come up into that one. Get a bit easier for him, a bit like that. And this one there, we will connect to that one there. Alright. And up here there will be another one. What I'm going to do with this here to make it work a bit better for us, I'm going to bring him to there, right? Then we're going to press start recording. And this one, I'm going to turn in like that there. So he's facing that way. Then I'll stop him. Alright. And I'm going to go to that one there. That direction. And I'll move you down a bit, perhaps. That one there for that direction. Okay, that should be good now. But I mustn't forget that I haven't joined them up yet. Is that the one back there? Yep, that's the one. So I can get him, so I'll go like that. And like that. Right. So that is the waiting area done. I do that really, I'll tell you why I'm doing it now. It's because of the trees I'm going to be doing in a minute. I got to know where my tracks have got to be. So let's get this down, and this one here will sort out the overloading course. Alright. Not forgetting I've got to have a access point somewhere for this as well. Alright, so let's put our pipe out a minute. So this is going to be the best way to have him overloaded. Alright, up here. That might be a bit tight there, so let's see if I can back him out a bit. Get my worming around. I hate trying to reverse these bendy tractors. It don't work right in my head for some reason. Now then, oh, he's going that way any first, so I forgot to say that. You want to do him on your first truck's position. So, just to make sure we got that right. Right? No, not you. I didn't meant to press go on you. I meant to press edit off. Right? So, edit off. Let's go on to you. Now I want you to go to weight 86, okay? Drive. Reached. No, we haven't reached it. I'm going to drive on a bit further past it, right? Then I'm going to ask him to do it. Is he going to go right around to it? Yes, he is. Right. Now, ask that one there then to do the same. Default. Weight 86. Go. Right, so he now will. Oh yeah, he's just gone up in the right place now. So I know where they are now. I'll put the pipe out, and I want him to come up this way. I think, yeah. Turn around, and then come down to our overload 86 point, which is going to be here. All right. So I'll start him like so. I'll call this overload 86. Right, I won't change the position of that anywhere yet. And also, I'm only going to bring this one down here. I might have to alter that now and take it back in a bit because the bloody pipe moved too much. Alright, I'm going to turn him off there. Now then, where am I going to have my field entrance? I think it should come in here. Which means then he can come right back down and straight into the field. But we'll just try that a minute first. Let's turn that off. That's why I do like me little Kubota or a John Deere, one of them little John Deeres. Ideal for this. They're easy to maneuver around, see? Like this here, really. You should keep them in a little bit. Alright, because you might have to go down a bit further to unload. Right? So we'll come down to this one now. And he's going to come into there like so. He's going to be like so. Now that really, I don't really want, do I? Or do I? Go into that one. Just fine if you want to go that way, because you can do that. Actually, you can do that anyway, can't you? And I can bring you back into the field down here. Yeah. We'll add field entrance about here. Yeah. Okay. Start them off there. We'll bring them in. Take them up here. We'll say field 86. Okay. And from that one, take him on out of here. Oh, I may have messed up there a bit. Well, then he should find his way. Funny, yeah. If I stop him there, you can go that way then. Alright. If you want to. But we have also got to get him coming up the road. Go up here, alright? So this is where it gets a bit silly, probably. I'm going to start him there. I'm going to take him up here on the outside. I don't really want him tipping anything. So I want him to swing around up here. Alright. And then I will take him down to here. But hopefully then that will take away any of the crossovers they got. Alright, so I've got two to do here now. See, he's coming in there. So I will do that to that one. I want to put a couple more waypoints in there. That one to that one. That one to that one. Yeah. And then we'll go from that. We'll just drag them back. That one there now can come into that field there. From that way. Okay. If I do decide to bring another field down here, I still can. Let's take you into there. I know you're going to be thinking, what are you doing there? They're bloody everywhere. Wow, it's not that bad. I'm going to make him a bit like that, right? So, now, I'm going to keep it so I can see my lines. I'm going to bring that cultivator down. Get rid of that grass. Enter vehicle. Stop viewing that. Just go over here. Yeah. Oh, stop. Yeah. Alright. Because my grass is that tidy out here. I've gone the wrong way. Wrong field yet. Twit. This field here will bring into that as well. Make it all nice and pretty. Well, sort of pretty. And do you like grass or no? Trees? Well, you've got to have a few trees out in the countryside, I mean, I suppose. You can't get rid of them all, can you? Right, this is getting rid of my overdraw, see? If I take him up through, I'll be able to see what I've done and where, and be able to plan my route. Because I want a field entrance here and a field exit, but I can, like, have a tree in the middle, perhaps, and exit either end. But I'm going to have some more grass along this bit so I can get my tree in, if you know what I mean. Right? My tree line then can stop about here. So if I say Shift P, right, let's go back down. Right, we can go down to trees. I know it's the same tree, but it's not a bad tree, is it? So these can go in there like that there now. And they can, that is what they're going to be doing. There'll be something like that. Hopefully. As long as, and the other ones will be similar. Where did I say my entrance was? Yeah, he's coming in there. But he can't do a lot, can he? He's got to go up there. And out there. Right, so I can probably have a tree, perhaps, about there, yeah? That's going to be about it. Okay. Yeah. Right. I'll stop that a minute and let's go back up here now. So I want a bit of a dirt road coming in there, so I'm going to go back to painting. That says dirt, and I'm going to go to B. Is it B? Oh, that's not B. Or, that's right, yeah, right mouse click. If it's not shining green, it's a right mouse click, right? And we're going to have a bit of a earth coming in around there-ish, sort of. Alright. I don't like the look of that, actually. Dirt, yeah. Dirt patch grass. That looks better, actually. Looks a better texture than the dirt. What do you think? What does to me, anyway. Right, so he can come in that way. He can come in that way. Like so. Alright. Whichever way you want to go there, up to you. And this year is going to be a bit dirt and grass and dirt and a bit more grass, a bit more dirt. You may have a bit of, oh no, that's wrong. I should have had a bit of grass. Should not dirt. Dirt should be where his wheels are. And he should have had grass. Where's the grass go? That one there. He should have had grass in between. More dirt, and more dirt. Right, dirt? Yeah, I'm right. How you, Bert? You said Bert. I said dirt. Oh no. That ain't dirt, that's... Where's grass gone? No, dirt first, not dirt. Sure, I found dirt, isn't it? That's dirt. That is dirt. Patchy grass, dirt. That is. So we'll do a bit of that around. Right. It's gonna be a bit of patchy dirt and dirt around. Might even be a bit of dirt, dirt, dirt. You never know. There's dirt everywhere. In there. Yeah. You got dirt there. Got dirt up there. Got dirt coming in there. Fucking dirt. And more dirt there. Where's it coming from? Yeah. Get congested there with dirt. We'll be here a bit. I got to put some more grass in, yeah. So when we go square, and grass. Here we're going to go a wide. Too wide? Yes. So we'll go to there. Went a bit too far on that bit. I might just leave that. Oh, and there. And there. So I'm gonna have to bring me bloody plough back down. I didn't take it very far away, did I? No. Right. Let's turn off you for a minute. Turn on you. Get you up here. I'm gonna want him on. Yeah. Y for create fields. Lower him down. See where we are. That ain't looking too bad. Oh, he's gone in there now. This is what happens when you can't drive in a straight freaking line. I know, my boss told me about it. Every bloody time I tried to go in a straight line. Alright, try again. Just get that bit there. V. Did I go over it down here? Oh no. Yeah, so I'm going to colour in a bit more here now. Obviously, not as much as before because we're almost there. Right, we'll turn him on as well. Shift P. Back into edit mode, zoom in, find grass, and be very careful-ish. I ain't gonna worry about that little bit there. That's too bad. Right, so now, oh yeah, this is what I was gonna do. I'm gonna make this into a round corner. Alright, so what I could do really would be like something like that. But you'd have to make, and it won't let you make it any bigger. That is something what you'd like. You reckon? No? You'll shoot it out a bit more. Something like that. Only trouble with that is he needs a corner the other way now. Let's go a bit smaller. Let's see if we can make that a little bit perhaps better or no. And we may have to go something like that. Yeah. Let's go up here. This will be the same. Go from there. No, that ain't very good. It's fucking horrible. Don't like the look of that at all. I don't even know what I've done to that. Say I'll just go on the other one a minute and get him out the bloody way. Then I might be able to see a bit better my lines. That's what was going wrong, I think. I couldn't see me lines. I still bloody can't, he says. Huh? Right, let's have a look a minute. Let's have a look. Right, so it is just down to there, is it? I think I'm going to have to delete a tree or two. Yeah, I got a feeling that we cut them down. The same two infield-ish. Mate, 1, 2. Double tap on the Alt button. And gone. I could cut them down and sell them, but it's not very good wood for cutting down. You want a straight wood, you do. You don't want this bent shite. I think I'm going to have to do this with probably all the ones I've planted so far. So let's have a look at that. See. Alright. Let's go down here again. Grass. What? Grass. We'll bring it out and something like that. Yes, I know that looks rougher than the last one. So I might change it. Pardon me? That wouldn't me, honest. Wouldn't. This one here. I'm going to put him back in his field because I won't need him now until we are doing his own field. So he could go on to last waypoint and carry on. I will getting me plough again, because I will tidy that last bit up. F1 is still on create fields. So we're still on the right setting for this one. We'll press B. And right away it goes in too far. Just like that. But that's not too bad. I should be able to do that. Well, I should have been able to do the last bit there, true. Oh, there we go. Let's try it. There we go. I'm happy with that. Do we need any more mud? Yes, we do. Where's that to? No, not dirt patches, is it? Dirt patches. Forest grass. Dirt patches, and that's what we'll have. Yeah, we'll go with dirt patches. Right. I should have done that. If I knew which way he was going. I may actually have to change my waypoints now. See? I don't know if I haven't bought them in far enough for the field. See? I don't know. He is there, and he goes out there. No, it should be right. Well, where's it to? We are dirt patches. Alright, we'll bring them in. Go to the side a bit, perhaps. Bring them in. To the side a little bit. And this one here will be the way out. This one. I'm only doing dirt where the wheels should go. If you know what I mean, I'm not trying to do dirt everywhere. It might look like it's everywhere, but we are in the middle of a field. Alright. Alright. Let's chuck some grass around on that and see what happens. Bit of grass and I'll and we'll sort that waypoint out there. Hopefully by then, mate, you will have finished in the other field, and we'll be able to get him on some grass in here then, won't we? Yeah. Right, just a bit there. Like I say, I ain't too worried about going over the field side now, because I know he'll tidy it up when he comes around in a minute. Which is good. So I've got to plant a couple of trees around here, yeah. Oh, yeah. Kitty down there. There's a little bit of grass coming in there. Like so. We'll get him up there. Oh, that should have had a bit of mud going up that way, actually. Oh. You think so? Yeah, I'll do as well. Let's bring him down there again. Let's get on, do a bit of mud. Or patchy mud. Thirch patch grass. Whatever that is. I don't know, but that is what we're gonna have. And we'll stick a bit in. It should be going up here. We will go around there somewhere. This is where it gets all dirty, muddy, patchy-ish everywhere. And I'll have to do the frickin' road again. Oh, it is what it is, he said. Yeah. He's gonna carry on through there. You can come up there, like so. Yeah, a bit more grass. Oh, well, oh, plants, grass. There we go. Yeah. Oh, I think I should have kept the escalator, cultivator here. Don't you? Yes. I'll find out where I can have me trees now. I wonder how much you got to do. Let's have a look. Oh, I got down, up, down. That's sort of take over here again. If I get that edge done there, then you'll have some idea of how our, well, I'll call it overload area. Something like what it will look. It won't be too much different than what you can see. I can tell you that for nothing. My trees have got to come out a bit further though. Alright, I'll stick one more sweep up here. Get rid of the unwanted grass. Alright, I'll stick them back in here again. And I will say last waypoint again. Okay, and where's my little truck on? Enter vehicle. Now we should be looking okay now, right? I'm probably gonna move them trees closer to the road as well. They might be. Let's have a look. See what's it like with the other side. Now, gonna have to move them. Anyway, yep. Oh yeah. Let's get out of there. 1, 2, 3. I'll just keep the left button held down, and as soon as he comes close enough or he's on target, and he'll swing over and get them. I haven't tried it on stumps yet, but I can't see why it wouldn't work on stumps, to tell you the truth. Double Alt and 1, then we should be back planting trees. Shift P. That's where I'm stood. So my tree is going to be wanted about the same as what they are on the other side, really. So if I can get them something like that there, I'll be happy. Why? Yes, sir. Don't put it on your foot. The only thing about this is these trees. It does wind me up sometimes, but I've done it myself now, so I can't moan at anybody. Because when you come to drive down this fricky road, you won't be able to see where you're going. Unless you change your view to inside the cab, which is probably a better way of doing it, to say the truth. But I've got to come out of there now and jump in to that vehicle so I can see if I can get in there. See, I never painted that either, have I? So I will do that now, because that should be a bit of a dirt track there as well, really. All right, so that one, and now I can see what we're in, if you know what I mean. So bring him in there. B. Bring him in a bit like that. That one. So we may have to change it a bit. We'll see. Oh, we will see. Alright, he'll come up there. He'll come up there. And he'll cross over there. Like so. Right across there. And then now we come on up here. This is lorry tracks, this will be. Hopefully. Alright. I don't know where they go when they get up here. They get a bit all mixed up then, I think. And that's how we'll leave it. A bit all mixed up. Right. Right then. Now, we'll have a look at our trees again. Because you's about there, right? You should go right there, right? Yep. Yeah, one there. Where should we go? One that end, one this end? Oh, a bit close to the field, perhaps. Or close to the road. We'll see. Might have to look at that in a minute. I think he'll be alright though. ain't looking bad. I'm thinking too much now, see? Alright, let's have a look. Let's get down here. That ain't looking too bad, I don't think. Might want to see if I can drag these in a bit, perhaps. Or even the other one out a bit. Have a look, see what happens. That ain't looking too bad. Don't think. Huh? So, yeah, guys. That is going to be about it for this, but I am going to carry on, obviously, going around this field and doing the one below, because that is, I'm not going to do the top ones. They're small enough fields already, they are. So I'll leave them, but these here, yeah, I'm quite happy with that. And yeah, not too bad at all. Hmm? Hmm. Just get out a minute and just put them in flight mode. I think it's J to start it, and there we go. Yeah. How do we want to work this? Uh, so, no, go backwards, you daft bugger. There, that was it. Okay, so hope you enjoyed that. Turn off that one. Whoops, no. Turn off that one, and things come down to ground. Alright? So, yeah. Hope you enjoyed it. Like and subscribe, would be nice. And, yeah. Be good. Right, my friends. It's been a little while now since I've done one. I've been a weekend in London with a few of my friends, and yeah, it was a long weekend. I've got something here now that's going on. Oh no, he's right. He'll probably say the same. Oh no. Right, I don't know if I told you guys as I was finding the map a bit boring or starting to. Well, I've decided to see we got plenty of land now. We're not scrimping around for it, as I'd say. I'm going to put some grass borders back on these fields and make them a bit bigger. And I'll probably put in a tree or two, I think. Because I just think that we need it a bit bigger. Alright, so we'll go into the shovel down the bottom. Then we got sculpting. We'll go to paint in first, right? I'll scroll down to grass. I only want the normal grass, not the extra fine grass, if you know what I mean. And we'll get this a bit bigger, shall we? Alright, so I'll try something like that, yeah. And go like that, hold down shift, and then go to our right carefully, knowing that any minute I'm gonna go halfway across the freaking road, like that. But I'll recolor that in a minute, right, so I just as well go across up the other way, up this way. Tidy it up a bit in a minute. Something like that, right? I'll do the same down that way. Oops. Now I'm going to have to bring me bloody plough in now. Why not really, because this field was never square. So if I start going up there, something like that, and then we'll head on down the map, sort of. I ain't too worried about going across the road, because, oops, hang on, no, that's a bit silly. That means I've got to bring me plough down there, so. And, plough it back the right shape. But it saves a lot of messing around to start with, though. I'll try a tree or two before I get too carried away, anyway. Just to make sure we're happy with what we got. If you know what I mean. I knew I was getting close then because, yes, I knew. Alright, down a bit, up a bit. Now I'm gonna go to. I've got the grass to do on the other side as well, so. Oh, that's a bit too far out. No, too far, too far. Not far enough. Oh, it's just going to be one of them then, so he's going to go in there. I'm going to lift up and we're going to go down this way now. I will probably have to sort the roots out a bit later. I didn't like that kink in the road there anyway. Oh, we'll get rid of that one same time. Right, lift him up, put him down, drag him back. Right, that means I've run out of road, as they say. Now he's going that way. He might go that way. Right, I'll take him down that way I'm at. Good time to straighten up any of them awkward little bits that you didn't like. Yeah. Do I leave that? Or that's we'll make the same all the way up through. I may have to give him a bit more grass now though, because I'm just nicking his grass. Right, we're getting close to the top now. Right, I shall Go back on the grass. Don't forget it. I am gonna have to come back in here with the plow. Alright. This is how I'm doing. I'll do one field with you guys and then we'll go from there, because if the tractors have trouble turning on the corners, then I will probably change it a little bit. I get that bit there. With the plants a minute. There's some grass there. Was it M? M to make it bigger. This will take a bit longer to mess around with. I don't think the grass follows what I do with the mouse, if you know what I mean. If I hold shift down, I can still go up and down. So eating the grass will take a little bit longer. Alright, but you guys can just keep practicing that, and one day you think, oh look, it works. Might not be today, but one of them will. Alright. Yes, I spent most of my time getting rid of all the grass so I could have more land, but now I got plenty of land. I'll just make the gameplay a little bit enjoyable, easier on the eye. If you go over the road like that, just use your right mouse button and that will delete whatever grass or anything that you put in there. It won't work for painting your ground though, because I'm not sure what it does. It just brings it back to dirt or something like that. And you've got to plough it then anyway, so you just as well go there with the plough to start with and hope for the best. Yeah. When it goes over into the left mouse button, sorry, right mouse button, go down through the side. I don't like doing it on the field side, like I said, because it messes up your terrain paint. So, go down here. I will probably change the entrance to the field. I was thinking about putting some gates and that on it, but I think we go too far. We'll be turning it into a English map. And I don't like them because they're too bloody fiddly. But we'll just see how this is gonna go for a minute. Give me something to do for an hour or two. Well, yes, it will. That's the trouble with big fields, isn't it? It takes so long to go around them. Yeah. Oh, over there again. So knocking back in again. Sorry, I go quiet when it's like this. This is concentrating. Hmm. I can do it sometimes. I'm hoping the plough will get rid of any overlap I got on the field side. We'll see. I might even make the corners a bit rounder. I don't know yet. This is a good thing about the later maps that you can edit the land on it a bit better. Beforehand, you had to go into or get your map in a Giants editor and do that, and then you'd have to or I used to have to mess around with these save games and that because otherwise you had to start a new save game after you altered it. If you know what I mean. That usually take me a while. But I'll go round this field with you a minute. Because obviously I overload my trailers on this as well. So that sort of thing, I may change it to overloading on the road. We'll see. We will see about that one. Right, that's the plants done. Right around there. What I want to do now is just have a look. What I'm gonna do actually is get that tractor for that one there. We're gonna turn on the Autodrive so I can see where they're coming out. So I got them overloading there, so I could like plant trees down to there, leave that bit open still, just for this lot. But we'll see. I don't really know what trees I'm gonna put in yet. Obviously, that looks a bit big to me. Yeah, see what I mean? That'd be a bit silly having one of them there, wouldn't it? Huh? Don't you think? If I want a bit. Oh, no. Well, that's not too bad. I don't know. Is that one of them? Hmm. Nah, I don't like a look at that. It looks about the same, really. We don't look bad. I may have to put a bit more grass out there. Nah. Well, that ain't too bad. You know, because these in the plains, we don't want it looking too good, do we? Or something like that. What do you reckon? I don't really know. Nah. That ain't too bad. Well, we're turning. Let's just turn it around a minute and have a look, see what we think. Huh? You'd have to go something like that ish. What? Huh? You reckon? I don't care. You guys might say that you don't like it, but it's up to you. You know, do whatever you want. I'm only gonna go this edge first, right? And then when I do delete it in a minute, because I'll get fed up with it. I ain't wasted too much of my money. Right, I'll stick one there. Let's get out of here a minute and have a look. Driving wise, if you have got a drive, that ain't too bad. What does it look like? Visually wise, that ain't too bad. I may have to get rid of that tree there though. Where'd he come from? It's gonna be a chainsaw job now. I've got to move him away a bit. Right, let's get out of here. Now I got that lumberjack mod on, so if I go to that's 1, 2, right now I'm in lumberjack mode, right? But if I press double alt, it's on delete. So you'll just delete that tree. Right? So now I haven't got to worry. I'll just go back in now and P. Is that the same tree? I think it is, isn't it? Or do I just leave them like that? I'll leave them like that, I think. That ain't too bad. I might change it a bit. Anyway. But that's what I'm going to be doing, guys, I think. Just to lighten the map up a little bit. Yeah, because they're going to park there. That's in, that's out. Yeah. What I might do, see, is I might change all these loading bits and have them like one loading area for like 3 fields, if you know what I mean. I'll just put the entrances down where they're all pretty close to each other. I'll make that all entrances, and I won't need so many loading spots then. So that might be what I do, but this is what I am going to do, just to make it a bit easier on the eye, alright? So the next time you see us, you should see a few more trees around and a bit more grass. Okay, so I'm going to go now and get in my tractor and do some plowing. Okay? So I'll catch you guys in a minute. Bye bye.